Hi Libra, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. There's something about the ending of a cycle that may feel particularly difficult, especially to maintain a sense of harmony as this is happening, as it's processing. Okay, so we're starting off with the world, which at the beginning of this spread, it's like this is the very first page of a new chapter that you're opening. Very first page of a new chapter that you're opening. This can be a moment too where like something that you've worked for, something that you've manifested finally appears. It's finally happening now. We're ready to get things going. We're ready to get things started. In a new way, in a different way. You may have been called upon in a big way to change and transform in order to get to this point as well. It's like you're not allowed to open that chapter. You don't have access to it until you like develop or like evolve in a very particular way, it seems. Something here about defending yourself. Possibly even, so the Seven of Wands can speak about controversy. And I'm seeing this be connected with you within a social setting with the Three of Cups here. Like you may be having a standalone opinion when it comes to something. Also within your personal life, there may be something related to like socializing, gatherings, friend groups that you are like developing a new type of boundary with. I feel in a way like something could have been keeping you at a distance, or you may be deliberately, purposely distancing yourself even from something. Something about striking. I'm getting something here too where it is very, very important for you to continue evolving like on a personal level, and to also not allow like distracted influences to hinder what it is that you're doing personally, just you with yourself. And that's not to say like you can't socialize and stuff like that, but it's like don't get so distracted that you also forget about like the personal work that you're doing. Don't get so distracted by like social situations and social settings and like the social hierarchy and also socializing. It's like all of that. Don't compromise your personal growth for like being connected with other people that don't like support that personal growth as well. Another element of this too is that like we don't always have like friends and people within our social circle that are like in the same lane as us as far as what we're going through spiritually and personally, and that's okay. It's just about not allowing your social life to detract again from your personal progress and growth. And that doesn't just have to be friends, this can be the entirety of your social life. Because what is it that you're trying to create here? What is your mission? What is your intention? So I'm looking at Saturn, Libra, Scorpio, Mercury. To have Saturn and Mercury next to each other and also Scorpio on the other side of this, what it looks like to me is that there may be possibly like a lesson that you're learning, a lesson that you're going through, connected with the way that you process information and also what you're speaking out, what you're manifesting like as a creator, and also recognizing the responsibility as well that you have to with the Magician. Because the Magician has responsibility because of the power that they have. And so to have Saturn here too, it's like realizing the strength, the impact of your words, and to also have Scorpio here, this may be related to like you changing things in a way that you feel like is in alignment with like your beliefs and your values, to make sure that something is connected and something is complementary. It's also about creating equality and balance through the things that like you speak out. Through the things that you speak out. I'm seeing some Libra. I'm seeing some similarities to the Scorpio reading. If that piques your interest, I welcome you to check out that reading. You may find some pertinent information there. Because I'm seeing this similar theme where there's something connected with your past and what was modeled for you, and I'm even seeing it be like this. You may have people around you, it's like you may have been raised in a particular setting. That felt more like the Scorpio felt like more what one had been being like raised and like what one had seen modeled for them and taking that on. And this seems like it's more related to like friends and like society and social settings. There's something about like you may have adopted certain beliefs or just been like, okay, like this is how the world works, this is what I'm seeing, or like felt very influenced in a way by like certain friends that you have, even like subconsciously, it's like taking on their beliefs and like seeing the world in that way. And there may be something that you're realizing that that isn't actually like in alignment with what you believe in, or it's something that when it comes to like a certain group of friends possibly, or like a certain place you go to socialize, a certain setting, that it's not in alignment with like your evolution and where it is that you're growing. And this may be something that you're recognizing. It's like, I didn't realize how much of an influence like those people had on me, or this had on me. And at one point in time, like, I actually really did identify with that. But in looking at it further and even seeing the impact that something has, I'm recognizing that that's actually like not in alignment with like my personal beliefs. So this is about like correcting something that needed to be seen. And it's something like deeply ingrained as well. There's even something here about like possibly standing up for something that you believe in, but this can be difficult because it seems like this is connected with people that they haven't just like randomly popped into your life for a moment. Like, these are people that you do have deep connections with. And so it may be difficult to kind of stand up for what you believe is right. It seems like this is also about like being honest about honest through reflection and understanding about like where you stand with certain things, especially values. I'm seeing there be a big emphasis on this, and equality and what's right. Again, what is your intention? What are you creating? Are you creating balance? Are you creating harmony? Are you creating equality? Or something other than that? And what is the social influence? What does that have to do with what it is that you're creating, and beliefs as well that you're taking on? Who is influencing you? And is that something that you really do agree with? There's a notion here as well of getting your heart and your head on the same page, because we're looking at Mercury and also the moon connected here with Saturn. So this is even about synthesizing something. It's saying as well that like in order to be confident as a creator, and as we all are creators, we all are magicians in our own right. In order for you to be confident about what it is that you're creating and the moves that you're making within your life, what you're speaking out specifically, it's going to have to be in alignment with like your morals and your values, in order for you to feel confident about what it is that you're saying, and also be able to defend what it is that you're saying too. Because this is like when you are saying things arbitrarily and then you're questioned for it, you don't have a leg to stand on, because like you don't even know why you're saying it, you know? And that's the influence that we have like absorbed from elsewhere. It's like not our deeper knowing, it's not our deeper self that is speaking that out. It's just like maybe something that occurred to us, and before like pondering it more deeply, it's like spoken out, it's created in some sort of way. And so this is about like when we come from the vantage point and speak things out and create things from a space of evolution, from a space of like really getting to the bottom of like what is equality, what is fair, what's in alignment with my values, and the like ever changing element of development. Like, am I open to that? Am I open to like my personal evolution when it comes to how I see things being right, and like my values and my preferences, and also like even in a bigger sense connected with the world. Because when you truly believe in the statements that you are making, it doesn't matter who questions it, because you know why you're saying what you're saying and that you believe in it. And that's how you get into a space where you become untouchable. There's no more like overthinking or second guessing, because you're sure of yourself. Because you're confident in what you know and you feel connected with the way that you're expanding. There's also something about sharing very deep energy, wisdom. What it looks like to me is that you may have some particular information related to the 12th house, which would be connected with healing, connected with a higher knowing, connected with like subconscious energy, psychology, connecting with like you and also the collective in general. And there may be something that you're meant to be doing, something that you're meant to be sharing, like passing on some sort of knowledge that is meant to help like expand the minds of the people that you connect with. And even seeing a sense of responsibility within that. I do keep seeing the Tower on the bottom of the deck. So it even seems like something is going to be culminating. Yeah, there is a tower coming, but the guides are not being specific about what this is exactly. To be determined. It also seems as well, like getting into an intention space where you're like, what part of me is speaking out right now? Like, is this my lower mind? Is this my higher mind? Is this my ego? Is this me like parroting another person? All of that. It seems like there's also a change in your agenda when it comes to what it is that you're looking for in return. When it comes to reciprocity, there's some sort of change. It's like even the definition of what that is, what it looks like to you, it's changing. It does seem very much like some karmic unfolding is happening. It's like, I'm hearing popular belief, I'm also hearing contrary belief. What it seems like to me is that, I don't know, it's like maybe something small has been going on, and this is going, it seems like it's going to trickle into something bigger. Like something small turns into something big. I feel like part of this reading is also like your guides aren't being extremely specific with certain parts of this reading. Maybe just because of the steps that are meant to be focused on. Because it looks to me like, but there is an emphasis on you focusing on like yourself, on the individual, rather than like even a socializing aspect too. It seems even like, I feel like some of this has taken place like where we are within the like energetic timeline of this reading, and like some of it has not taken place as well. What I'm getting is that because of personally what you're going through, it looks like to me that there is going to be something karmically that times out that happens where like you're connecting with friends, or you're connecting within some social setting, or you're going to some sort of gathering. Like I'm seeing you go somewhere and connect with people. And these are people that you know, these are people you're familiar with, like you have established connections with these people. And there might be something now that you're seeing, or something that's coming to light that maybe you hadn't seen before. I'm looking at Saturn, Scorpio, Mercury, Libra, the moon, Jupiter, the sun. Expanding the subconscious energy, bringing light to it. Okay, my friends, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.